I would like to ask Jerry Elliott, one of our AISES founders, and Governor Everett Chavez, our 2011 Ely S Parker Award recipient, to join me here on stage.
That is just a secret.
Good evening. Thank you, Nellie. As last year's recipient of the Ely S Parker Award, it gives me complete and great pleasure and honor to present this year's award. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Henrietta Mann. Dr. Henrietta Mann is Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes located in Oklahoma. She earned her Bachelor of Arts degree from Southwestern Oklahoma State University, Master of Arts degree from Oklahoma State University, and a Doctor of Philosophy degree, American Indian Studies from my school, University of Mexico. She's a professor emeritus in Native American Studies, Montana State University, where she continues to serve as Special Assistant to the President. And on leave from Montana State University, she is the founding president of the Cheyenne and Arapaho Tribal College. Dr. Mann has been a professor administrator at the University of California, Berkeley, University of Montana, Missoula, Graduate School of Education, Harvard University, and Haskell Indian Nations University in Lawrence, Kansas. She was the first person to fill the Katzenbell Chair of Native American Studies at Montana State University, Bozeman. In 1991, the Rolling Stone magazine named her as one of the top 10 professors in this nation. Southwestern Oklahoma State University inducted her into the Hall of Fame in 1997. Recently, the University of New Mexico Alumni Association honored her as its 2008 recipient of the Bernard S. Award for her leadership in education. She also received in 2008 from the National Indian Education Association Lifetime Achievement Award. And it gives me tremendous pleasure to ask Dr. Mary to join us to receive this wonderful honor this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope you welcome Dr. Henrietta Mann.
This is for all of you. This is our day. It's our award. And this morning I spoke of Sequoia, one of our revered heroes, who with his intellect developed the syllabary for the people we know as the Cherokee. Ely S Parker is unlike mine. He was an exceptional man for his time and for any age. And he is an example who we would do well to emulate. I esteem this man who was a 19th century warrior and peacemaker of the Seneca Nation. Tragically, after studying law, he was denied from sitting for the bar in New York State because he was not an American citizen. Think about that for a moment. The first American, and he was the first American, was denied that particular test and that challenge because he was a Seneca man. I am so glad that we live in a different time, and I am so glad that the American Indian Science and Engineering Society has honored this man with its highest award. After having been denied from sitting for the bar, he became an engineer. And while working in that field, befriended a man by the name of Ulysses S. Grant. And this friendship resulted in his serving as Grant's aide-de-camp in the Civil War. And in that capacity, authored the final terms of surrender at Appomattox in 1865. He later rose to the rank of Brigadier General. And after Grant became the President of the United States, he appointed Ely S Parker as the first Indian Commissioner of what we now call the Bureau of Indian Affairs. He resigned that position ultimately because he advocated for finding the funds to feed the starving Indians on their homelands on the plains. I am humbled beyond measure that the American Indian Science and Engineering Society has selected me as its 2012 recipient of the Ely S Parker Award. When Joe told me about this honor on the street corners of Seattle, I cried. I was moved to tears to think that all of you here thought this way of me. And it is because of you that I got this award. It's because of my students, the many students that I have taught in classrooms on the West Coast and the East Coast and in between. And tonight, there's a woman, a black-haired woman from Montana, whom I taught in the 1970s, early 1970s, that came to greet me tonight. Joanne Newsharp, who has lived here in the state of Alaska for some 40 years. Thank you, Joanne. And as I have sat and served on the AISES Council of Elders, every year I sat and watched the awardees parade before us. And my heart was filled with their achievements. It is therefore with great honor and considerable respectfulness that I accept this year's Ely S Parker Award on behalf of my children, Alden, Montoya, and Jackie, who are represented here by my sister, Gail Wilcox, and my niece, Jennifer Medicine Voice. And the rest of you as my AISES family, my sprawling family. Now, Shimon, Vincent, Minatasia, died without Neptune. I said, you pay me great honor, and for this I am grateful. And I wish you a long journey into tomorrow. Walk well, walk gently, and walk in good health. But beyond that, be happy. I love you.